Hello, we're in, and we're live with the Thaumaturge. As my audio levels, looks like my mic is a little bit low, so we'll jack that up a bit, and then we hopefully are good to go. I don't know. Just chat. Let me know if you can't hear me. Here I am. It's your boy, the self-proclaimed #1 late-night English language, the Thaumaturge streamer on Twitch. And we're here to continue our playthrough. Playing as Victor Szulski in Poland, in Warsaw. Dad's dead. Got killed by a former associate. We don't know what Dad did to piss him off. We're assuming it was pretty bad. Doesn't sound like it was too out of character, whatever it was. And so yeah, there's a golem. Yeah. Got sick to golem on Dad, and now it's after us. So that's great. Also our nice sister, who doesn't deserve any of this, including me. Victor is not a good person the way that I've chosen to play him. But last time we conquered Dejin as our new Salutor, and I think we need to go right to Rasputin to yeah, right. We gotta go see Rasputin to complete our taming of this thing. How do I contact Rasputin? Is that, where do I go to do that? Contact area, Rolf. Contact area. How do I? Let's see. No, he lives in the cemetery, right? I mean, he doesn't live in the cemetery, but the family he's staying with is living in lives in the cemetery district. He's staying at a house in the cemetery district. This is what I'm trying to say. So I think that's where we want to go. We have discovered another thing about this game that's a little irritating, is you can't look. So I can go to the world map here, but I can't like zoom in on any of these other districts. I can only apparently look at the district I'm in, which is kind of this. Is that? That's it. It must be. Yeah, this is the place. Oh, what's going on over here? Smell of tobacco has evoked the memory of my father. I think he used the same brand. Oh, this is like this smoking party. Stop off for a cigar on our way next to Rasputin's house, which I believe is right here. Place is trashed. Yeah, Rasputin is having his usual effect on these people, as he does on most people.
Do you have a moment?
For you, always.
This whole farce, the thank yous, what's it all for? What intentions do you have towards me?
Sex.
Intentions that we become friends and help one another, and complement one another. I have skills that you don't, and vice versa. I'm not hiding anything from you, Victor.
This place looked different. The Nadarzyskis did too.
Well,
Everything is happening according to their will, and with their blessing.
All these people, you've gathered a colorful group.
We all come from different environments, from different rungs on the ladder. And that's the most beautiful thing about this. What have you found out about them?
Enough about these people.
I'm at your service, Victor. Ask for what you want.
I need your help. Again.
And I won't turn you down again.
Ooh, sandy. I always hated the sand. It's so irritating.
Grigori?
Where did you find that Salutor? In the Sahara?
It's a djinn.
Yeah, it's your mom's.
A master of wishes in his own form. Quickly, Victor, before he buries us both. Focus on your wish.
I wish you wouldn't rape me.
Extraordinary. He doesn't threaten you anymore. Your wish is his command.
Yeah. Yeah, he's my Salutor. Alright, let's see if we can figure out what's going on with these Najarinskis. You know, what our boy has done to these nice people. Invitations. A pile of invitations to tea parties and dinners from Warsaw's notable personalities. Most recent one is from Countess Lermontova. The sofa, the pillows, are scattered around the couch. A lot happened here. She was laughing out loud, trying to stop him from saying bawdy words. But he didn't stop, instead only making her laugh more and more and more until the long-awaited satisfaction came. Yeah. Empty bottles of expensive liquor. One is put down, another one is raised, another one down, another raised, until all were empty. By no means was that a sign that the party was over. Oh no, the party's just getting started, baby. An empty wine glass with lipstick on it. Traces of Anialia Najarinska, the lady of the house. Strange desire lingered on the imprint of the woman's lips, something new, as if born recently, unexpectedly. The heart freed itself from the fetters of morality and brought previously unknown joy to the body. Rasputin caused this. Incredible. So, this is, we're going with that version here. Medications, various medications and tinctures in various bottles. Specifics prescribed by doctors and quacks. Yeah, that's good for the fucking. Ashtray full of cigarette butts, one after another after another. The ashtray reveals that the smoker seeks a moment of solace in the ritual cigarette. God, give me miss smoking. But the solace does not come, so another cigarette is lit. Maybe this healer will actually help her. Maybe he will fulfill his promises, and her life will finally improve. It's got traces of Maria, whoever that is. Can I get through here? I can't get through here. Okay, what's this? Salt on the doorway. Scattered on the doorstep is a protection of evil. The maid is trying to fucking keep Rasputin out of the kitchen with salt. A hand trembling in fright scattered salt in the hopes of warding off a devilish spirit. Salt was supposed to be good, supposed to chase away all evil, even in this form. Only the devil could stink like that. But salt is good. It will do well against him, too. Apron. A servant-stained apron. She sincerely enjoyed the work. The Najarinskis were good to her, but things couldn't continue like this. In the anger that permeates every fiber of her apron, one can sense an echo of longing for good, trouble-free times, for the times when he wasn't here. Chase the maid off. A broom. Traces of the maid. Each sweep of the broom brought words full of contempt to her lips. What kind of company is this? Mr. and Mrs. Najarinsky have started associating with very strange people. To invite such guests is not proper. And this Shulsky fellow? Such a decent name, and yet he's no better than the other. Oops. Everything indicates that the Najarinsky's dutiful maid couldn't stand the presence of Rasputin or the guests he brought under the once respected roof, so she left their employ. She saw him as the devil and looked for a way to ward off the evil spirit, but was apparently, clearly, unsuccessful. We got a point. I don't think we can spend it. We need at least 2 points before we can get any new abilities. Suitcase looks cheap. Whatever it's hold, it isn't worth much. The modest possessions have the glow of hope around them. Hope for a change of fate that seems predetermined. He said he would take care of her, that she was important to him. All she gave him in return was her heart. And is there... Looks like there's something over there. Well, maybe it's this. Tsar's medal. I wonder what it's doing here instead of being proudly pinned to a uniform. Unpinned from a uniform in the act of pledging allegiance to Rasputin. The hand that did it trembled, but that only lasted a fraction of a second. In the end, loyalty to Rasputin proved paramount. So he's like full-on like seditionist cult leader. Cool. Let's go ask him about that. Let's go talk with Rasputin.
Do you have a moment?
For you, always.
His shit.
This place looked different. The Nadarzynskis did too.
Everything is happening according to their will and with their blessing.
You're getting so laid.
All these people, you've gathered a colorful group.
We all come from different environments, from different rungs on the ladder. And that's the most beautiful thing about this. What have you found out about them?
That they're crazy. Still missing something.
How did you manage to convince a Tsarist officer to come to you?
He came of his own accord, like all of you. Lazarev has great potential. He's exceptionally eager. He senses that his country is sick, and he'd like to solve the problem. Is there more you need to know?
Maria is calculated. She stays close because in you she sees a chance for a better life.
And what's wrong with that? I respect that. I don't demand that you all gaze upon me like a sacred icon. But loyalty? There are all sorts of ways a person can win that for themselves. Anything else?
Magdalena still hasn't rid herself of her youthful naivete. I think she's honestly fallen in love with you.
Naivete?
Are you surprised she has? Many a love has had such a beginning. She's a good girl. Let's not hold that against her.
Enough about these people.
I'm at your service, Victor. Ask for what you want.
I'll leave you alone.
Go in hell.
See, again, this is exactly. It's one of the, it's you know, there's little things like this. Naivete. It's pronounced naivete. And it just keeps making this game not quite as good as it could be. Got a bottle of expensive fresh perfume gifted to Rasputin by the Nazarinskis, most likely as a suggestion that he might try to conceal his intense odor for the benefit of everyone. The gift was accepted, set aside, and never used. You will breathe Rasputin's stink. It's a pipe. It's wooden. Looks like it gets a lot of use. Must belong to Lucian. Smoking the pipe was accompanied by a series of persistent thoughts centered around a dominant one. This is wrong. The immorality of the householder's behavior is unacceptable to the smoker. Shouldn't be like this. Colorful group of cultists. Rasputin has gathered a very colorful group of people around him who don't seem to have much in common at first glance. Come from different social strata, have different personalities, and yet they share some kind of trust in Rasputin, or at least in his promises. Since the beginning of a cult, Lucian seems to be the only one with a different opinion. Then we have an invitation to pray. Dear Countess, I trust I find you in good health. I wish to invite you to a unique prayer session that will be held at our humble apartment on Pavlovska Street. The session will be presided over by our guest, an exceptional person who, through prayer, is able to reach the very core of the human soul. Seeing as you are a particular spiritual person, I expect you would like to attend and experience piety from this new perspective. My kindest regards, Aniela Nadjirinska, who... That's cool. She is... Let's get the royalty in here. Decorative fan made from marabou feathers. Don't know what a marabou is. Some kind of bird, obviously, but... Neela's quivering words still waft over the fan. Uttered either to her husband or herself, complaining about her failing health and psyche. These small gusts of air didn't bring any relief. The Nadjirinskis are well situated. Quite prosperous, they live a comfortable life and have friends in high places. No wonder Rasputin has chosen them. He seems to have won their favor by taking care of Aniela, who suffers from a nervous disorder. Also, yeah, he's sexing her up, right? That was what we got the clue over.
Do you have a moment?
For you, always.
This place looked different.
Everything is happening up.
All these people.
We all come from... What have you found out?
Yeah. That's okay.
Aniela is unknowable, and Lucian is unhappy about the changes taking place in her.
Aniela has completely given up her lust for my sake. She'd rather just pray and pray. I respect that greatly, but I must share my time with others. Do you think that Lucian is jealous about the time his wife devotes to me?
It's possible.
Don't worry about it. Keep talking and asking.
Enough about these people.
I'm at your service.
I'm not gonna
I'll leave
call
you
him a
alone.
cult leader
I've
to
got
his
business
face. He's
to
my
get back
homie,
to.
you know?
Go
Right?
in health, friend.
But, we ain't, you know, we ain't... Let's see what... Okay, so what time is it? It's early morning, which I think means that we can't do any of our quests. Yeah, go to the afternoon. Join a lesson. Okay, so where are we? We're in the cemetery. Okay, I don't think we have anything to do in the cemetery. Regardless, we just had that. We had that smoking thing, which we did, and then this we have gotten. This is the cemetery itself, which we have collected a number of times. Okay, so let's go find Ariel Wolf. Whatever. We'll move the plot forward. Hopefully move time forward. and yeah, it'll be fucking good. There's some other stuff we can do here in Provisola, potentially, I think. Pawn shop. Pawn, loan, okay. Yeah. Fortunately, the Shulskis are very well off, and I have essentially an unlimited amount of money. Oh, what's this? Wait, Mr. Cheslaw. I can no longer stand what is going on almost every afternoon under the windows of our 5A Bravarna Street, where it used to be so quiet. Clattering, screaming, and banging on metal. Can't you hear it? Please do something about it as soon as possible. Maria Stukovna has had enough. Card folded in half and addressed to a watchman called Cheslaw. President complains about the noise. Indeed.
Quiet this time.
Oh, shit.
Bored? Then go ask that uniform what he's doing here. Or tell him to skidoo.
Yeah. Tell him to skibbity toilet.
Hey, fancy pants! Fuck off!
Hang on, hang on.
Well, thank you for noticing.
You lost, officer?
Hang on! That's the mama's boy of Shrudmeshcha.
Alright, so for those of you that are new to the game, so I'm proud. I have a lot of pride, and this icon here indicates that it's the proud answer, as you see over here. See, this doesn't say that, and I've been doing the proud answer every time, and I'm not going to stop now.
They dubbed me the son of Shrudmeshcha, if I remember correctly.
Easy enough to check.
You want to look at my dick, bro? It's kind of weird. Levick or Novena. The first attack on this target casts a hidden negative state on the attacker. That's interesting. Attack with Bukabak. Who's going first? You are going to go first. Put a bunch of dots on your ass. Dot you up real good, boy. And then do... Oh yeah, and then this guy's got like no... Okay, that's right. So then this will do that, and then you have like no brain power. So we're gonna attack you with this powerful chicken? No. So Piranha has the ball. No, who has this? Is it Velas? No, not Velas. Yeah, that was Lelek. Doesn't Lelek have the... one of these guys had a 2 points of focus damage. I just could have sworn. Oh, Chinstrap's here. Hello, Chinstrap. Welcome to the party. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. That's a good one. We'll break their brain and then start. Hey, kitty. See if we can adjust the camera. Focus on the kitty cat. Let's see. You are just gonna die from poison. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We need to break your brain. Oof. Oof. Yeah, you are dead. Yeah, you are dead. And then you are dead. There we go. He's gonna punch me one more time. That's fine. Because then he's gonna die. And then, let's see, your mind is about to be broken. So it kind of doesn't matter what we do. I think, yeah, we'll just punch him and try to maybe put him down a little bit here before we kill them. Correct.
Hang on. That's enough.
You're the son of a bitch of Śródmieście.
I'm looking for Ariel Rofe.
All right, I don't know. Just tell him something.
Take a look at Różycki Bazaar. He has got this sorta Geschäft there.
Thanks. They're right to call this place the dungeon.
You'll find him at the bazaar, where he has a Geschäft. Every single person I talk to in this game wants to punch me. I mean, I deserve it, but... Okay, bye-bye, Chinstrap. Thanks for coming. Riding in a wall, gang, Wednesday at 5. Yeah, gang. What up? This meeting at Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Alright, is there anything else for me to do here in Vizsla in the early morning? No, that happens in the afternoon. Vizsla. Notes don't bode well. Okay, hoop rolling. Let's fucking look into this hoop rolling business. Find out what foul plans the gang has. We're gonna steal some hoops. Watchman's report. On September 3, after numerous complaints from residents of the apartment building, I decided to chase away the boys playing and hoop rolling in the courtyard. This made them angry, and for the next hour they stood under the windows and took turns yelling. When their threats became sore, they announced that the next day they would return, and if they were banned from playing, they would protest in a similar
Sweet secret.
Document written on a sheet of paper, slightly soiled with ash. In the courtyard of one of the tenement houses, the boys like to play hoop. Oh, we missed the... There we go. I want to see what's this said. There we go. Hoop rolling. In the courtyard of the tenement house at 5 above Veranda Street, almost every day, a boy play hoop rolling to the spare of tenements nearby apartments, having fun and eager to let new players join it. But it's in the afternoon. It happens in the afternoon. Alright, well, so let's do this. The only thing to do in the early morning is go find our boxing, I don't know, gambling gangster dude. Boxing guy. I don't remember why we're looking for this guy exactly. Or something about the Golem. It's been a few weeks since we played. Or did we play? No, we played last week. Seems like a long time ago. What the God going on? I'm buying a condo. Like I told you, I'm buying a condo. Oh, there's like... How many different places is Ariel Rofe at one time? Legend of Wars in Saba. Long, long ago, in a place where today a proud city stretches across the Vistula, There were wild woods swarming with large game, aurochs, boar, and bears. It so happened that once, Prince Casimir's visited these parts. Having lost himself in the hunt, he suddenly found himself in the darkest regions of the forest. He roamed for a long time, having lost his way. Just as he was about to lose all hope of ever returning home, he saw a glade, and in the middle of that glade a small hut. In the hut he found a poor married couple and their newborn twins. The host offered him their hospitality and gave him food and drink. In return, the grateful prince named their children Wars and Sava, and left a purse full of gold for the couple. They soon built a large homestead there, and new neighbors began settling all around them. To commemorate that event, the settlement was named Warsava. Cute. The Drowning of Marzana. It's said that Marzana has snow-white-skinned wolfish teeth and sharp claws that she uses to hunt for old folks and children who get lost in the woods during winter. Those who let fear into their hearts should take heed as well. Marzana comes for them in the night, haunting their dreams as an ugly old hag. Luckily, she loses her power with the coming of the spring solstice. That is the time to prepare an effigy, which the women of the household should adorn with fresh twigs on each new full moon, starting in the fall. Then they should carry the effigy around the village, set it on fire, and toss it in the river. Effigy must not be looked upon as carried away by the river, for the drowning Marzana may bring bad luck to those who look at her. Cool, I like this folklore booth here. Drowning Marzana, we already read that one. I'll read it again. Let's read some poetry. Our times spur creativity. Never before have poets constructed such intricate metaphors to outwit senses, making them feel like they are moving in a thick fog. Here I am. Drawing some poetry and read some Byron. Very good. This one is reading seditious, erotic poetry. You know, good for her. There's something here. There's something here. A crate of vodka bottles. Glad we found that. Covered with dust. None are missing. The bottles tremble from the irritation instilled in them. After all, the vodka inside them is just as good as the merchandise of this bizarre magician. If only people would appreciate that and stop buying from under the counter. Bozos. Pedigree dogs. English spaniels. Puppies by parents awarded at Polish and foreign shows inquire at the following address. The street. The newspaper open on a page with local classifieds. There's a kennel of pedigree dogs. Yeah, sure. Let's go look at some dogs. This is like, this guy's the most easily distracted person in the world. Drained to the last drop. This empty bottle smells of alcohol and someone, well, unwashed. A thought flows down the sides of the bottle. Not particularly cohesive, but expert in nature. He's had a lot of alcohol in his life, in every neighborhood and from under every counter, one could say. And yet the best moonshine is served at the butcher's shop in Roshik. Such are the facts of life here by the Vistula. Fair enough. Something here. Something around here. There it is. Billfold, meticulously emptied of money, business cards, and photographs. Meticulously empty of money. Business cards and photographs are all that remains. Awkward construction. The theft was quick and discreet. It had to be discreet, and not for the sake of professionalism, but out of fear of the magician. If there's anyone stealing on his turf, he won't let it go. Quickly and discreetly, then. Very discreetly. Let's admire the view. Oh yeah, we see this is the potion or the perfume shop. It looks like a perfume guy. Hello, and Chinstrap's back. Hello, Chinstrap. Welcome back. I think it doesn't help that we keep getting distracted and then like going to following a different one of these two paths. Admittedly, smoke to the last puff, but still quite the luxury for this district. Words of satisfaction glow on the tip of the cigar butt. Cigars and gifts just for keeping patrols away from the butcher shop? No problem. Yeah, so this... He's bribing this cop with cigars. Seems pretty cheap way to do it. Hello, Chinstrap. Yes? How are you, my kitty? What can I do for you?
That wasn't too hard.
Note in the butcher shop window. Someone wanted to write closed for inventory and failed, and gave up after several attempts. The window radiates with the joyful anticipation of cures. The butcher shop may be closed in theory, but every cure knows that the good stuff will come, and each of them is prepared to politely wait for it. No, Chinstrap, stop pushing the microphone stand over. Make some more room here, and then I think the cat will chill out. And just be cool. Oh yes, hello, sweetie. Yes, you are a good kitty. You are a good kitty. Search for the Kabbalist. Rajiki Bazaar, the whole magician, is none other than Ariel Rofe. I'm kind of not surprised by that. One must give him credit for ruling the entire bazaar. Seems he set up a thriving moonshine distillery and a closed butcher shop. Worth a visit indeed. Who's this guy?
Where do you think you're going, pretty boy?
Oh god.
I'm looking for someone. They say he's got a business here.
Do the smart thing and hit the road. Go on. Fuck off.
I'm looking for Ariel Rofe.
Then you can double fuck off, you fucking dunkopf!
Call me a dumb
You'll
cough.
attract more attention with that shouting.
Buzz on for I get my club. You're not gonna tell me how to do my job, you flibbit and raggedy sot.
Call me a flippant raggedy sort. And again, we're taking the pride. We're going pride. Well, yeah, no, we have to.
You know what? I think I've heard one fuck off too many.
Then get your kisser ready for a pounding.
Ogres,
How about I get my
come he's still
powder
standing
ready for
here
kissing?
mouthing off at you?
It's me, Victor.
Shilsky, I remember. Fuck off.
See, again.
So, should I give him what for, boss?
Do what you want.
I'll be right back.
But Ogres, maybe don't take on the son of Shrut Miestia on your own, yeah?
I'll call you a priest if you want.
Oh my god, you're so. You guys are into those. Attack with Lelek or Marana to disable. Okay. See, that doesn't really help. Yeah, neither of these really do it. I think I will It'll break his mind, and that's good. Reduces damage. Okay, so that's fine. We can, yeah, this works. Yeah, peck you in the head, break the brain, disable your trait. Ow. Got me, dog. First time, what does he do? Well, restores 24, inflicts damage, a tiny amount of damage, restores health points, and then in 2 turns does a bunch of damage to me? Yeah. And then Bloody Death does a bunch of damage in a couple of rounds. And then this thing does a bunch of damage. Then in 3 turns, I take damage. Yeah, that seems fine. I don't think the fight's gonna last that long. Especially these guys just keep hitting me for 1 hit point at a time. It's gonna go bad for y'all. Oh yeah, whoops. Holes in his face? That's pretty cool. See that actually? I guess. Okay, so this guy's already dead. This guy needs to be more dead. Okay, so we're gonna break your brain and then you have to attack with good old Boogeyman. 50%, which is not. Okay, so it caught me for 2 more, then you will die. Your brain is broken, so we can punch you to death, and then you. Are you suffering? You are, which means that you can, yeah, interrupt your action. Assault your brain. Like you kill your friend. The law of negligence doubled. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dead, but, oh, look at that. 50. I just punched that dude.
Alright, leave him be.
50 damage.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry, loser.
Ah, Shilsky, let's get out of sight. But if anything starts shaking, I'll shoot you.
Don't stare. That way.
This whole butcher's shop is a cover, right?
None of your business.
Sit down. Tell me why you're bothering me. How exactly did you find me?
Why do they call that bruiser Oguras?
He's got a green pecker from untreated pox with these little bumps like on those little cocktail gherkins.
I hope he gets well soon.
Yeah.
I'll pass that on. That everything?
It wasn't such a huge challenge.
Who squealed?
There are traces all over the dungeon. You're not being very careful.
I remember traces.
If you want something out of me, you better get to the ass-kissing part. Say what you want.
See, and that was like a awkward. See, like if you take the options in the wrong order, then like the conversation flow is just like off. Plus, like what traces did I find? I walked in there and some guys attacked me, and then I killed them with my demons, and they told me where to go.
A very inventive hiding spot, and a nice place.
We've got our own little store here with different varieties. I'm just doing my best to unload it efficiently. Don't waste my time.
I'm gonna waste your family.
I've got a certain problem, and I'd like to get rid of it quickly.
Is it made of clay and weighs 2 tons when it shows up? So you got sick of running back and forth across Kerridge Bridge?
I did. That's exactly.
I'm not going to pretend I understand.
Golems aren't great at swimming, remember? Since it's following you, going across a bridge would force it to...
Walk across the
Forget
bridge.
it. I can see why you can't deal with it on your own.
I need the knowledge of a Kabbalist. Your knowledge.
I think I have at least a few reasons to say no, don't I? The main one is the death of my business partner and best friend.
Look, I didn't do that.
I didn't know a golem was after me.
You shouldn't have shown up at the dungeon that day at all.
You shouldn't have taken that job. I don't have time, Ariel. We both know that only you can help me. You can keep tormenting me, but are you going to tell me something or not?
I can torment you and tell you. A golem is a salutor like any other, but housed in a physical form. But you attract it and bind it in the same way. The difference being that it's following blood first and the flaw second. But first you have to deprive the golem of its physical body, the shell in which the salutor is housed. You also need to know where the ritual was conducted, because that's the only place you can do it. Good luck.
Golem is a unique salutor due to the fact that it has physical form as long as the... Okay, so how do we get rid of
How
that?
can I get rid of that clay shell it has?
You can't. For that you need a Kabbalist. Moi.
Alright.
I know the incantation for the Barur ritual.
What?
Instructions for reversing the evil eye, cleansing body and soul, and hiding from the unwanted, but why should I explain them to you?
I'll pay you money.
I'm guessing this will cost me something. Money? A favor? A further humiliation?
We'll see.
You're gonna make me suck your... That's... Alright, well, fine.
I know the place the golem was summoned. The basement of Nozick Synagogue.
So, Sofer managed to do it?
You did.
So, apart from my family's blood, the golem is attracted to my initial flaw, right?
Initial? So how many have you got?
A lot.
I've got plenty. I have a really handsome number of salutors.
Some number of
You're
salutors.
lying. You'd have lost your
No,
mind.
you see, I have this
If you say so.
borderline...
Thank you. So we're going into the basement of a synagogue, where you'll use Kabbalah to strip the golem of its physical form, right? Then I'll bind it and free myself from its curse?
Not quite. The golem is mine.
Fine, whatever. As long as it's... What do you need it for?
What do you need the golem for?
None of your business.
Gangster shit? Yeah, that's fine.
Forget I
don't-
asked.
I don't care.
So, you in or out?
As long as you get it off my back, man, that's fine. You can have it.
Agreed. The golem will be yours.
You didn't say the magic
Although that
words.
feels like it should be.
I hereby promise that the golem is yours,
Should
as
one of
long
those-
as you can
one of
handle
those should
it.
have been like the prideful.
Way to
asshole.
go.
Like refuse
Don't
to
worry
give
about
it.
the rest.
Hold on.
What?
If I lose my initial flaw, I'll lose contact with my initial salutor, right?
Could be yes.
Ooper, no.
Could be no. I don't know. Want to find out?
No, I don't.
Unless you've got a long line of relatives with flaws.
Shulsky family blood is needed to complete the ritual. The blood of someone with a flaw, to be exact. Since I'm not going to sacrifice mine, I need to know if my sister cares. We're not bringing
Just me.
Luigi into this. She's the only
Anything else?
decent member of this family.
Actually, I have a twin.
Oh,
An unexpected
okay,
development.
so I guess I just don't get to.
Does
not
she
mention it.
carry a flaw?
I don't know.
So find out. A toast? A very successful batch. We haven't shipped everything out yet.
This won't make me go blind, will it?
The risk is part of the fun.
L'chaim.
Yeah, you're here, baby.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
I probably could have. Ooh, that's quite a face he just made there, isn't it?
Ready?
Let's get this over
Let's
with.
do it, baby.
Godspeed. Find that flaw of Ligia's.
And I suspect that this is going to be like the last fight of chapter 2 here, and then we'll go into chapter 3. A set of 3 candles placed in the very center of the chamber. Ariel scattered words of deep meditation on the Kabbalistic nature of the elements around the candles. Air, fire, and water are complemented by earth, which constitutes Golem essence, at least in theory. Sefer Yetzirah. Sefer Yetzirah, the Book of Creation, contains descriptions of mystical Kabbalistic rituals. Thoughts of doubt clung to the book. Ariel admitted to himself that he would have wielded the names of God more skillfully had his faith not died one fateful afternoon. Having sensed that I was coming, however, Rofe quickly composed himself. Fantastic. Let's draw a conclusion about Ariel Rofe. Ritual is based on the use of the right combination of the names of God and the elements complemented by Golem. Kabbalah isn't that hard. Oh, okay. Alright, let's do it, baby. Let's get this
I
Golem.
saw what the clay did at the harbor, but that's... Old Sofer impressed me. Summoning a golem under the noses of the whole community.
You ready?
I will be once you show up with your sister. This is when you go get her.
See, that was
How do you get rid of the golem's physical form?
There's an old ritual. It's called the Beller. It's a sifting ritual. The incantation allows us to sift out the demonic part from the rest of the creature. It also helps with cases of possession.
Good to know.
By the way, your father must have really gotten under Sofer's skin.
My father had that effect on people.
Yeah, so I'm saying.
This ritual, are you sure it's safe?
Sure, it's not.
Just trust me, as I trust you'll keep your word. I won't touch a hair on your sister's head. Now go get her.
I'll go fetch Ligia.
Get a move on.
Very skeptical of this whole thing. What time of day is it? Is it still early morning? It is. We're in a basement. See, I don't know why. Why did I come to the basement with him? Like, how about I meet you in the basement and then leave to go get the thing and then come back to the basement. I'm like, why don't I go get my sister? And then we'll both meet you at the church or the synagogue. And, I don't have to walk back and forth like a bozo all day. Okay, where are we? We're in Mirov. Okay, there are some things we could potentially do in Mirov. Beauty of the night sky. Okay, there's nothing we can do in Mirov. That's fine. Let's just go. We'll go. We're going to pick up our sister. That's what we're trying to do. Oh, it's our family store. I don't think have I visited this place yet? I don't know if I have. Oh, no, actually, no. This kind of looks familiar.
Not now, Victor. I don't have time.
Oh, I'm afraid you'd better make time.
We have to talk about the Golem. I know how to stop it now.
You know what to do? Tell me.
I found out that you can only call off a Golem in the place where it was made. It was summoned in the synagogue.
How do you know that?
I beat a bunch of people up.
I'm a Thaumaturge.
Right. That's what Thaumaturges do. Professionally touch things. After all, that's how Father built this store.
Pretty much.
Thankfully, the business can thrive without that. Knowledge, persistence, and confidence. These will be the cornerstones of my success.
Alicia's flaw. I saw the hallmarks of a flaw within Alicia, one associated with her ambitious approach to life. That's enough for now. I already have all the information on Golem's curse. All I need to do now is go to the ritual site with Alicia. Rolf will be waiting for us there. I only wonder if I should keep a promise made to a criminal.
Now we finally get it.
I will. The question is whether or not...
Can we stop this? I have a lot to do.
The question is whether or not I will save Alicia when the time comes. And I'd like to think that I will, but I think the game may force me to take the prideful thing and let my sister die.
I think it would be best.
Why would...
We'll see one another later.
No, why didn't I not? I gotta tell her to come with me. What the hell's going on in this game? Go get Alicia. Okay, here she is.
Not now, Victor. I don't have
You
time.
have time. You have to come with me.
I need you. We must end it. Together.
The fuck?
What do you want, Victor? I'm busy now.
Oh yeah, we're super turgid, bro. This is we've. So the game. Welcome in, Toaster. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, the game has had problems with awkward writing throughout, and I think as we get deeper into it, the copy editing got less and less thorough, and so we're really starting to encounter some problems with the script and the writing. But you're busy now. Okay,
Ariel Rofa is waiting for us.
come on.
Who?
No, don't worry about it, baby.
It doesn't matter. What matters is that he's the only one who can get rid of the Golem. But we need to be there too.
He's waiting in that basement under the synagogue?
Yes, exactly.
Let's get this over with so I can finally get to work. Lead the way.
Which is not to say... Yeah, right. Which is not to say that I'm not having fun with the game. Or or that it's all bad or anything like that. Yeah, you know, it's just, you know, it's just there are a lot of little things that are, I think, you know, if they that show a lack of polish to keep this sort of, you know, decent game. Could have been a good game. Instead, it's just kind of okay.
The darling sister, here in person. You clearly are of the same blood. We have nearly everything ready, I see. Ariel Rofe.
A smuggler and a troublemaker.
Just don't tell anyone.
Mr. Rofe, this is everything I've been able to find. The candles are placed where you commanded.
Fine.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Shulsky. And you must be dear Ligia Shulska. My regards.
The mademoiselle looks pale. Do you feel all right, my lady?
No, I don't think so.
Victor, I need a pound of flesh, and it's up to you whose body it comes from.
Well, I mean, Rabbi
Victor,
Feldman
what's
looks
going
like the biggest
What's he talking about?
person. He's scared?
To lure the golem, we need your mature flaw.
What does that mean?
Just that I have to draw out your full potential. Otherwise, the golem might not appear.
Am I the bait?
Yes, essentially, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna sugarcoat
Generally
it,
speaking,
maybe.
you could put it that way. The point is that only you, with your flaw, can lure the golem here.
A lot about this scares me.
Well, you don't want it to be too... Yeah, you don't want it to be too clean when the cleaning folks come. I mean, you don't want to be too dirty when the cleaning folks come. Otherwise, they won't be able to clean anything. Right? Oh yeah. So again, now this is what I was talking about earlier, where I want to be nice to my sister, but I've been feeding my flaw the whole game, and I want to keep doing it, and it's forcing me to be a jerk. So, you know.
Ligia, if you can't make up your mind, then realize that the golem won't leave us alone. If not for me, then do it for Father's legacy that you love so much. Otherwise, everything will fall apart.
I will let nothing be taken from me. Is this my full potential?
Yes, without a doubt.
Why the long faces? Cheer up. Everything's ready, I see.
Let's begin.
Shulski's to work. Your torment will soon be over.
Yeah, incidentally, the plot here, some former associate of
Won't
my
it
father summoned a golem to kill him, and now it's after us.
Patience.
We're about to kill it. We're gonna try to kill it. Yeah, so the magic in this world, it comes from these demons called Salutors, which are attracted to flaws in people. My primary flaw is pride. And that rift in her heart was her flaw. Me perceiving
Have more
her
faith,
flaw
Feldman. More faith.
with my I don't know, Thaumaturge sight.
Yit Kadash Shimiraba. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, get the fuck back here,
No.
bitch.
I don't want to! Victor!
I mean, look, sis.
You damn Shulskis!
Yeah,
Don't treat her like
yeah,
that.
don't talk to my sister
I
like
wouldn't
that.
have to if she weren't trying to steal my payment. This is your fault. You were supposed to take care of everything. Quit fooling around. Let's get this business started.
See, again, this is just what I didn't want to do, but I am being forced to do it, and I was suspecting that the game was gonna make me do it. But
sorry, friend. Not this time.
You bastard!
But you know, we set out rules for the run, and we're gonna follow them. So attack with Velis, attack with Bukavak. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So here, these are all the demon salutors that I have collected throughout the game so far. And they all have their little bit things they can do. So you can't get status effects. You can't get status effects. So if you can't get status effects, that means you just shoot. That makes sense, right? In your stupid face. Okay, we want to inflict suffering. Okay, we want to do it on you. No, we don't. That's what we're trying to do. Yeah, it is a pretty cool little system, which is, yeah, it's kind of what it came back. So, you know, it's you know, obviously like a turn-based thing, but the enemies have these traits, which the two most common ones are this one that keeps them from getting negative status effects. The main one I use being the suffering, which is just a dot. Or there's one that just reduces damage, and then here I'll show you after the fight. I'll show you how the level up system works a little bit. But like as you level up, you get like secondary effects that get added to your abilities. Like see here, so this old wound here, for example, inflicts the suffering, but then like the 60% chance of dealing double damage, that's like an extra effect that was added because of one of my skills. Anyway, so we need to attack this guy with Bukavak, who is our salutor that specializes in applying our suffering dot. We were kind of doing a dot-based build early on in the game, but the other just the direct attacks there, you know, I just shoot a guy, right? Just shoot him in the heart, and then he just dies. So who's going first? You're going first. We want to attack with Lelik or Marana. Those guys, yeah, I like Bird. Bird Friend is cool. Right. So see, he can't be interrupted, but once Bird Brain here pecks his trait away, I'll be able to come in and do that. See, and so and then these the little triangles here, or the little diamonds, see, and I have them too. That's focus, and when their focus is reduced to 0, I can use this you know, my super punchies on them, and it does a ton of damage. So you know, the 2 uppercuts does like more damage than shooting a guy. You know, it's a fantasy game. Oh, is that my sister? Is that my sister in a cool hat? I think it might be. Yeah, from here, this angle, it doesn't look as much like these here, but attack with Cooper. Well, so we haven't attacked with Jin much. Oh yeah, so his new thing. This is my newest guy I got, and his thing is that he does big damn, but then when he does, it puts like a dot on, or it puts a thing on me that if I don't like finish the combat before it expires, I get jacked up. I think I'd rather just attack with. This is my first Salutor Uber. He's a badass. He heals me. And, I really like that, so that's what we're gonna do. And then, I think we'll just attack that blade. Get through the punchies. So that we do. That we did to gain some health back, and then we just shoot this bitch. And your damage is reduced, but the dot doesn't do damage in that way, right? So we can go ahead and dot you up, and it will do. Gets disabled. I think I'm about to just regardless, so the flaw of ambition. And I got yeah, you can't see, but I got an ambition or achievement for. Well, I had that coming.
Even Ganefs have more honor.
What are you going to do? Cry?
Fuck off!
Little bitch.
Enough! Stop! Both of you! Not here!
You're lucky, Shulsky.
That's enough, Mr. Rofa.
You'll be looking over your shoulder for the rest of your life.
Nah,
Let's get your sister to a safe place. I'll call a carriage.
I'll have this golem to watch my back for me. Sucker. Screen square. Didn't catch that. Okay. I do hope sister is okay. She's the only decent member of this family.
You're awake. How do you feel?
I don't feel anything. What happened to me, Victor?
Oh, chin strap's here. Hello, chin strap. See, I would love to be able to give her the good answer, the like actual like helpful, useful answer that I like. Yeah. So okay. So this is crazy, and we'll do that after we're there. After I enslave one of these salutors, I get all greasy looking like this until I can get over to the cemetery district and have my friend Rasputin hypnotize me, and then I wake up in his bed, and I don't remember what happened, but I feel much better. Yeah, so.
You paid a pretty low price for peace and safety.
You two forced me to. I don't feel like myself. You've changed my life. You've changed me.
You should be grateful. Now you're your true self.
It should be my decision. That's not the point. The last thing I remember is that bandit not wanting to let me go while you stood alongside, and then darkness. I feel like I'm losing my mind, do you understand? How would you feel? Would you sacrifice yourself like that for me?
See, silly peril. Usually people offer the best viewers, and that's not really what I'm looking for. Cheap viewers is more my wheelhouse, but I think I'm still gonna ban you. Thanks for stopping by. My pride didn't let you. At least I can be honest and proud at the same time.
It could have been me. Rafa suggested it. But my flaw, pride, stopped me from agreeing.
How convenient. You're like father. You think you know what's best for others, and you just walk all over them. Leave me alone. I'm sorry you came back.
See, I don't know, I would kind of maybe want to go back and like play again and do a playthrough where I'm not like, I don't force myself to be an asshole the whole time, but I don't have enough confidence in the writing and the care that they took that it would be different enough to be worth it. I don't know, maybe, we'll see. Anyway, just Torn letter. Dear Miss Shulska, I'm a practical man and I am not driven by sentiments. I'm driven by profit. Our combined assets, united by marriage, would bring plentiful benefits to us both. Your money will help build my cold meat empire, and you will be able to end that work nonsense. Oh, see, and now that I've taken her flaw of ambition, you know, you wonder if it would be considered a flaw in a man. She's probably going to take this out. She's probably going to go marry the cold meat guy. Live a shitty life as a cold meat heiress. Yeah. Yes, I could. Yes, I have had fun playing evil characters, and Pathfinder 2 was one that really allowed for like they put time into the evil campaign in a way that a lot of games don't. I've been playing a little bit Rogue Trader, the 40K CRPG that Owlcat, that same developer made, and it's cool. It's kind of weird having to learn like a new system that was only for the game. Never had BDSM lesbian sex with a spider lady in an RPG before. Wasn't there something? There was something like that in like one of the in like the first Neverwinter Nights. Wasn't there like an expansion where you went to Menzoberranzan and had BDSM spider sex with it? Maybe that was a mod I played. I don't know. I got a neatly folded letter. Dear Miss Shulska, let me be honest. You are not my first choice. Rude. Your face is common. Your excessive independence and tendency to wear pants are disturbing. And the annoyed expression frequently present on your face makes your eyebrows look like two angry badgers. Moreover, your intelligence, which bodes no good in a woman. We both know living with you would be a source of incessant migraines and nuisances. Still, I am willing to offer marriage. I think that in the aforementioned circumstances, my offer is more than generous. Please do consider it, Ignacy Wokolski. Well, he sounds like a real winner. This guy, should I get some sleep? No, I don't want to get any. I don't want to sleep. I want to go, talk to Rasputin. Oh wait, this is the garden. I keep doing that every single time. I want this. I go out here because I think it leaves the house. But no, this is the front door. How do I get down? Where are the steps? Over there. So yeah, so we it's like the intro, the sort of the prologue was Victor Shulsky here shows up in a small town and looking for Rasputin because he's got this problem with his Salutor that he needs Rasputin to do his thing at him. And then at the end of it, we traveled here to Warsaw together, and ever since when we got here, Rasputin like took up with this wealthy family and this like well-to-do, like almost royal or like noble couple, and then like like since then he's just been like throwing parties. He's got like a little cult circle that he's working on, and the joint is like trashed all the time.
Do you have a moment?
For you, always.
I need your help. Again.
And I won't turn you down again. See? This is your inevitable, cruel end. You won't escape it, nor hide from it.
So I gotta give it a big
I don't want to die.
It's not up to you. Sometimes you have to accept the blow. Now, give him the command.
Suck it.
From now on, you will obey me.
It's my magic book, incidentally. And see, here I am, waking up in Rasputin's bed. I don't know what happened, but my skin tone is remarkably improved. And we have tamed the Golem. Oh yeah, here. So here's like the level up. You level up on these 4 paths, and yeah. So we have one more Salutor somewhere hiding for us to unlock before we've got them all, and then as you unlock them. As you advance up the path, you like here. So this unlocks this sabotage thing, which is then which you then like slot into your abilities like that, right? And I think I have the sabotage one already slotted in, which is why we don't see it. Let's see here. We should. We should improve our finishing argument. Should we just make it super duper damaging? Do 40 damage at a time. That's pretty good. That will like one shot like I think every enemy that I've fought so far. That's kind of hard to say no to. Alright, and what time of day is it? It is still the early morning. See, I have all of these side quests that can only be completed, like, in the afternoon. So we're going to sit on this park bench with our demon friend.
Aren't your legs getting sore? Stupid question. Let's wait until
the afternoon.
So, let's kill some time.
And while Victor is killing time, I'm going to go... Well, he's already done killing time. But I'm going to go and grab a soda, and I will be back in 10 seconds. Okay. Back. We have a soda. There's some soda and Coke can opening ASMR. And then, let's see. So let's see. We don't have anything in the. Okay, let's go to Pavilion and play some football. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here. Alright. Sponsorship, please. It's got all the flavor, but with none of the sugar or calories. You have to be an absolute bozo to drink something else. Give me money, Coca-Cola. Okay, let's... See, talking is dangerous. That almost always results in a fight. But this time it just looks like a... It's like we just get a painting. Not everyone grasped the rules, so I came home a little battered. I think I'll stick to billiards. And here we are, playing a little football. They're really putting a lot of emphasis on the whistle here, aren't they? It's this, I guess, yeah, the referee is very
The things people come up with.
important. Ain't that the truth, Victor? The things people come up with. Okay, yeah, here we go. Hoop jumping game. Wait, except now it's night, so I don't think we can do that. We want to go and what is the beauty of the night sky in Morove? That's what we're gonna do. Jerry Coke 0, but I gotta be up tomorrow. Some stupid meeting. Oh yeah. Yeah, it sucks being like useful at work, because then people always want you to like do stuff. I get that a lot too. It's kind of tiresome after a while. But, you know, good for the job security, right? And for the record, I was just joking around about it. Maybe a clown to drink anything else. My official position is that you can drink whatever soda you want to, and it doesn't have any effect on your clownishness. And that will continue to be my position until I get a sponsorship from some soda company or another. Thanks to Eisenbaum's invention, the comet was at arm's length. I wonder if it was a harbinger of good fortune or an imminent disaster. Yeah, constantly. So yeah. Well, hopefully, I mean, the good thing about having a meeting first thing of the day is that, like, usually, at least for me, like, after the meeting first thing of the day, like, yeah, it's like I did my work. I'm done. You know, I did what I needed to do today with this meeting, and now I can kind of slack off. This guy's cool. He's got a cool little orrery. I'm gonna go look at the telescope. Look through the old comet. Let's see here. We're in Morove, right? I don't think there's anything else I can do at night. Oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah, right. You have like kids. Yeah, kids to teach. That happens on a schedule, I guess. That makes sense. Alright, let's see. So there's nothing else to do in Morove. Let's see, a pastry shop where I can try to meet Zenon Przemski. That's probably not something I can do at night, huh? It's the early morning again now. Okay. So that means I need to wait. Oh, here we go. Until the afternoon.
Let me rest. Let's wait until...
Yeah.
So, let's kill some time.
Okay, and again, we're in Morove. There's nothing else for us to do here, quest-wise. But there's a bunch of stuff in Northern Thaumaturge, so let's head there. Trying to give you grading deadlines. You'll get your grade when I'm ready for it, buddy. Yeah. I don't know. When I was in college, I had this one professor one year, and he was my favorite professor that I ever had in college. He was the senior political theory professor at the UW. He passed away a few years ago, which is unfortunate. But so at like the last day, or you know, like on the not the last day of class, but like sometime close to the end of the semester, he goes like, yeah, so I have a conference that I have to get to, and it's like right during the grading deadline, so you're all getting incompletes. And then I will change the grades when I get time over the summer. But you're all going to get incompletes initially, so just deal with it. Which, like, kind of screws you if you, like, need that grade to graduate in May or whatever, right? But what are you going to do? The guy literally wrote the book on Kant that we read for our class. It's like... teach at the UW Monday through Wednesday, and then he went over to teach at Harvard on Thursday and Friday, so he could do whatever he wanted. Blessed torture, one where the tormentor, instead of displacing joints and bones, puts them back into the right place. Oh, so I've come to visit a chiropractor. Ah, what a nice looking fellow. Or no, he's not a chiropractor. It's just a massage. Just getting a nice massage. That's cool. We like that. Taylor. Oh, yeah. See, I have this, like, closet, but there's, like, I have no clothes. And, to the best of my knowledge, yeah, as far as I've been able to tell, there's, like, no way to buy clothes. Dirty coffee cups. In the dregs, I can still feel the stress that urges the tailor to make more coffee and drink it hastily. Coffee is better than sleep. To sleep is to waste precious time that could be used for more coffee. I mean, alterations. Okay, so the tailor is a workaholic coffee addict. Imploring note was written by the tailor's impatient customer, urging him to promptly complete the order. Otherwise, they threatened to revoke their advance and ruin the tailor's reputation. Is that why he can't produce any clothes for me? Wish I could shoot better.
Mr. Shulsky, come in. What's new?
I won't bother you.
All right.
Just do like they did in grade school, and just have everybody pass their midterm to the left, and have that kid grade it. Staggering anger radiating from the tailoring patterns. Desperate hands tried to sketch something valid, interesting, and original to no avail. All that's left is chaos and impatience. This is where the tailor's ideas come to fruition. There are individual threads of focus left on the mannequin being ripped apart by customers' visits. All the ideas that aren't good enough are rejected. Nothing but more alterations. Taylor has a steady hand for sewing, but his heart reverberates with a lack of ideas. He needs inspiration. His frustration and impatience won't breed any good ideas. The way things are going, he won't finish the job or find creative peace. That's rough.
Mr. Shulsky, come in. What's new?
I couldn't help noticing you're struggling for inspiration.
You've got a keen eye. The book makes it easier? I have to guess what everyone has in their mind.
Is there any way I can help?
I want a cape.
I want to know what people look for in fashion these days. Back in the day, all you needed was 2 pant legs and a space for your Johnson. I don't know what else there is to it. If you tell me that, I'll be grateful. I'll sew you anything you want in return.
Let me sharpen my senses.
I won't
bother you.
A really good
All right.
costume. I want you to sell me a Carlac cosplay. They say that with music we can express what we are unable to say with words. Sadly, all that I could express was my lack of talent. Still, it felt nice to play even a simple waltz on Liszt's piano. There I am, wearing my piano clothes, playing a little piano. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Again, like there's a lot of stuff that's not bad about the game. The environments are cool, the outfits are cool. Like I say, there's a lot of sort of just little awkward moments in the writing, but the story is not bad. The game has a lot going for it. It's just sort of unfortunate that they that they sort of missed a lot of notes. That it could have been a pretty good game, and instead it's just kind of okay. Botanical treasures. Well, we can only do it in the afternoon, but we'll walk over there. Okay, so it just wants me to wait.
What a day.
What a day.
Let's wait until... So, let's kill some time.
A silk pocket square. One of my least favorite phrases, pocket square. It's a handkerchief. Pocket square made of silk, woven into a paisley pattern. Okay, that does sound pretty cool. A pocket square flew onto the pavement, tossed in anger. It was still permeated by the smell of Indian flowers and profound disappointment. This was not how the trip was supposed to go. We were supposed to return with a fortune. Promised success turned out to be a delusion. These things, incidentally, these are my, as a thaumaturge, I pick up emotional, resonances or whatever off of objects, and so that's what those are. Oh yeah, here I beat some guys up here earlier in the game. Almost every single person that you talk to, hey, we got a sub. Thank you so much, Toaster, for the sub. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Makes you, let's see, you are sub number 4, and I'm pretty sure 3 of those other ones all came from the same person. So we'll get you a founder badge. The orchid's colors and the smell of other exotic plants brought in by Noteki. A piece of a tropical paradise in gloomy, dreary Warsaw. Yeah, there we go. Got you your founder badge. Yeah, look at that. Pretty orchids. This bitch be like, oh, look at that one. That one's nice. This bitch is like, I don't know. I'm not sold. Okay, now it's night, and we can't do shit. Oh, maybe we can see this. Can we see this live photography demonstration, or is it just sending us to a bench? Yeah, it's just sending us to the bench. That's fine. Return to him if I find something worthy of being called a fashion trend. Yeah, so
Let's wait.
I think we just have to keep.
Let's wait until...
It's just take, just gonna like...
So, let's kill some time.
Our sister is pissed off at us. We're just gonna take a week of just bumming around town. And, I'm just taking in some sights, you know what I mean? Discussion about art. Let's go try to meet Zenon Przemski at the pastry shop. Just, by accident, right? Oh, is this him? This is him. What is art? Master of souls, liberating them from the shackles of flesh. A portal between a person and the absolute. It's probably not the same absolute as in Baldur's Gate, but but maybe. And here we go. Got a little croissant. Nice pen. I know you are a fan of quality writing implement toaster. Very Polish-looking gentleman. Mr. Solski.
Good day, Mrs. Jagoda.
Have you worked up an appetite for a cookie?
I'll get your cookie, Jagoda.
I was just passing by and thought I'd pop in.
Thought I'd pop in your cookie.
You could also buy something sometime instead of just looking.
I mean, I'm looking at you, baby. Yeah, alright, great. So we did that. Oh yeah, cool. And most of our urban secrets are done. Let's see, did that take us? That took us into night. So let's just wait again till the afternoon. Oh, here let's look at our options for leveling up here. Quickfire combo. Looks 11 or 12 damage, probably with a short cast time, you'd think, right? Torment doubles the number of suffering states on all enemies. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Or we can, okay, so it increases the damage by 140%, which is baller, but it attacks someone at random, which is not so hot. So let's take, yeah, we'll develop Torment. That seems pretty good to me. Maybe we'll move back to that.
Aren't your legs getting sore?
Dot-based build.
Stupid question. Let's wait until... So, let's kill some time.
Let's kill some time. Trying to avoid meeting our father's friends. It's in quotes because what it really means is anti-czarist seditionists, wizards. Let's see. So we're in. Oh yeah. Okay. We finished everything there is to do in northern Thaumaturge. So let's go to southern Thaumaturge and get a lesson in drawing. Oh, what's this over here? An advertising brochure. Men's fashion store. M. Hassi recommends the finest frock coats made according to the latest Parisian designs. I wonder if this will help me with my tailor. Hey, don't worry about it. I am good friends with the guy who's soon going to be very, very close with the Tsar, and especially with the Tsarina. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Akrana, I've already had a number of run-ins with the Akrana, and they're kind of a bunch of pussies, honestly. They've kind of been pushovers, so I'm not too worried about it. Perfect plan is forming in his head, and faith-filled thoughts whisper of success. This is it. He will buy himself a decent frock coat and pretend that he's wealthy before her parents. They won't know what a loser he is. Maybe after the wedding. Nice. I'm gonna get a frock coat. Join a drawing lesson. See, like, isn't this a nice little environment? The kids walking, and then the chalk on the sidewalk, little steps leading down. It's a nice little well designed level. The people that made the game are not complete heels, right? Brochure on the benefits of bathhouses. This is going to be good. We must be convinced that the widespread use of bathhouses will contribute a great deal to the eradication of wastefulness among the population and get rid of many diseases and vulnerabilities to succumb to them, reduce our medical expenses, and contribute to the rise of people who are healthy, firm, vigorous, and productive. As our living conditions are growing ever more difficult, we need to strive towards increasing our strength. Meanwhile, we see that people are growing weaker. To heal the nation, to bolster its vitality and bravery, this is our first task. A healthy spirit can only be nurtured in a healthy body, and frequent use of bathhouses is the most important condition for health. Plus, it's super easy to get laid. Yeah, and they do, so... we've just been cycling through to get to the afternoon so that we can do our quests that are all, like, time blocked to the afternoon part of the day. But the different parts of the city all have different stuff going on during the different times of day, or at least, between day and nighttime. Which is nice. But it just, it also kind of just makes it more frustrating that they, some of this stuff, they put the work in, and then some of it is just, there's just not, the polish is just not there, right? See, a piece of beige thread smudged with mud. Day by day, the repetitive clatter of machines. The seamstress's hands work abstractedly. Abstractedly. Distractedly? After hours of sewing, they wither like flowers lacking water. She has been quilting these fabrics for so many years. Nothing ever changes except for these hands becoming more and more weak and wrinkled. Yeah, man. Right on. Again, I'm not sure abstracted things are word. The Nevsky Orthodox Church. A growth upon the town's tissue. Unfortunately, it's hard to look at it objectively as a piece of architecture. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, let's have a little drawing lesson. If I drew this drawing, that's a pretty good drawing. It's better than I can do. I have no talent for such things. All right. Visit the bathhouse. That's gonna be great. That's because the afternoon. Let's gather more information about the baths. That is gonna be fun. Oh, Gigi's here. Hello, Gigi. There it is, fun tiny kitten. So we can even get you to show up on the camera. Probably not. Yeah. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, there she is. Say hello, Gigi. Flowers. Their color is a lovely yellow, almost gold. A subtle mist of memories drenched in longing forms around the flowers. He was from Paris. He would shower her with flowers and whisper sweet nothings in her ear. And then he disappeared, leaving behind a void and a sweet shiver that haunts her every time she looks at the flowers. See, she's like sitting down, and now she heard me start talking, and she doesn't know who I'm talking to because she's a very shy and skittish kitten. So if there's somebody here, she wants to hide. Letter from a capricious reader. Dear Carol, I am very angry with you for recommending that I visit the establishment at this address. You are mistaken in your belief that a visit there is good for one's health. After all, it is a hotbed of bacteria and fungi. Staff supposedly clean everything every day, but somehow the thought of dipping my body in a place where a dozen other people have soaked before me fills me with disgust. Please spare me any more such generous advice. Okay, so this is scrawled on sheet paper. There's something that inspires horror and a capricious mind. Okay, so the bathhouse is maybe a little gross from all the anonymous sex that people are having in it. Some pomade. I wonder if it came from that famous stolen shipment. The pomade smells of desire. His face was as if carved in marble, and his pomaded mustache was curled with finesse. He is distant, almost indifferent, but his eyes, when he looked at her, said more than the whole world. Va-va-va-voo. Oh, do you know about the bathhouse?
You want to quote me? Then start writing. Here goes a poem.
If I want poetry, I'll read some Konopnicka.
In Śródmieście, the bastards went on strike. And that's something I don't like. So I grab an axe in my hand.
This is a serious story. Workers deserve some respect.
Shut the fuck up and write. I grab an axe in my hand and... Victor, give me a
just
rhyme.
poured Coca-Cola all over my shit. So let's take an emergency soda all over my shit break. You can ponder what answer we want to give here. I'm going to go get paper towels.
Jesse, what are you doing?
I spilled my soda and I had to wipe it up. I'm gluing my mess. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry with it too. I love you too, honey. yes, I think my... Yeah, I think the only piece of tech that got wet was my peripheral, you know, hand thing that I used for a while. And it was just on the pad, so it might be sticky, but it'll be okay. I think we're right. Okay, and we're back. So here is, this is Alberici, old friend. We grew up together. We killed, yeah, we were involved in a murder together. We killed the guy together when we were young. You know, my dad was a famous and rich thaumaturge. So, you know, nothing really bad happened to me. Alberici's dad was, I don't know, alcoholic or dead or something. So he, you know, got caught up in the system, and he now is a gangster. And I'm gonna give him
Their
a violent
decapitation will bring it to an end.
Spot on.
W.S. I expected more of you.
I thought the press lived off that kind of scoop.
The press has its limitations, W.S. But we journalists at least try to make a change, unlike many others.
You're not supposed to be part of this story, Tobias. That's,
What was that about?
Don't worry. It's just a shitty situation. Do you want to come by for a drink? I can tell you all about it then.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
Sure, lead the way.
Yeah, and he helped find me a human trafficker to sneak Dad's ex-girlfriend out of the city.
Seriously?
She ended up getting killed by the Golem. But...
How lame is that? Anyway.
The sewers in the neighborhood were commissioned by Neumeier, but the workers just dug it all up, and now they're on strike, or wandering around. And when I send my shivs after them, more flood in. Do something before I kill them all.
Why are the workers on strike?
Neumeier, their employer, fired a few of them, so the guys got pissed and started a riot.
Maybe I could talk to them.
Be my guest. Those that were fired are hanging out in my bar and drinking. And those who still have jobs, you can find them in the southern part of the district. Follow those trenches they dug. You won't miss them.
So who is that Neumeier?
He came from Germany. Decent fellow. They say he's got some experience in that sort of enterprise.
Since when do you regard decent people?
Since the sounds of construction keep banging in my ears. The guy has an office on Poznańska Street. You'll see a sign.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can
Good. Whatever makes them go back to work. Whether you do some hocus pocus or send a demon after one of them, I don't mind.
How about we come up with some buddy names for us?
That's a good
Great idea. I'll leave it up to you.
Man, I won't let you down.
That is a quest. Quitting time. Alright, but I still just want to... I still kind of just want to find the bathhouse. And it was cool. You know, it was cool running into our boy Alberici. And all, but... Well, let's talk to this beer connoisseur.
Beer. It's got flavor, vitamins, and minerals.
I don't drink for health. Vodka.
I can see you're having a serious debate, gentlemen.
See if this turns into a
Better
fight.
tell us what you prefer.
I only drink champagne.
Gentlemen, the best alcohol to celebrate is champagne.
Look at Mr. La-di-da here. Vodka and beer aren't good enough for him.
Let's chase this fussy drinker out.
Let's get him.
Yep, see? Literally every single person I talk to tries to beat me up. Oh, goodness. Okay, I do want to get the other route. So let's just go ahead and do that. And then no, let's not do that yet. Let's see what we're talking about. Yeah, that's good. That's good. There, hopefully. So we got the trade. We didn't interrupt him, but that's okay. And then this, yeah, doubles the number of suffering states on all enemies. So what if we... So can I do that? Yeah, I can do that. Pop that guy up and then we'll double everybody's shit. Ow! 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 Yeah, look at all that. Oh yeah, look at all this. These guys are all fucking dead already. Okay, now here we will attack with Upir and gain some health. Yes, you died to the suffering. And then you were also basically dead. Or we just do that. Easy peasy. All right, man. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Always a pleasure. Thanks again for the sub. Come back tomorrow. We're doing World of Warcraft. We're gonna kill off the last boss of the new raid, and then depending on how long that takes, maybe play some Magic afterwards. But yeah, get some sleep. Don't work too hard tomorrow. We'll see ya. Piece of burned fabric. A single piece of plaid vest. Hatred and loathing guided by his young hand as he threw away his clothes in an alley and set them on fire. The safe plaid vest, a symbol of Biedermeier and bourgeois boredom, burned silently. He felt nauseous at the thought of his family, its passivity and lack of ambition. It was time for fire. I have no idea what this is about. The Daily Courier. Submitted classifieds. The month of September. Readings and devotions for children of 8 to 12 years old offered by ZBM Price. It's 20 kopecks. Main store at the bookshop T. Paprocki and Company. Actual Colonia. Bargain price standalone front right at the station. Dry, healthy location. Once there, Petrek will point you in the right direction. Okay. Central Bathhouse. We hereby notify you that due to planned renovations, the bathhouse will be closed for 3 months. What is it till September 16? Warsaw Old Steam Oil Mill recommends it's burning oil. Okay.
Hello, sweet secret.
Newspaper is open on the classified section. It is an important announcement from the owners of the Central Bathhouse last week to visit the establishment before temporary closes. At Alley Yerzhumsky, there's a central bathhouse where you can take a curative bath. Closing temporarily soon, so taking advantage now seems like a good idea. Cool, let's go. I could use a bath. Is this it? Did I feel more valiant and vital? Hard to say. Warm water certainly brought comfort to my tense body. Oh, great. Let's see, what it is now. Early morning. again. We have just a few things left. Picked up a couple side quests. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good place to call it here. It is getting late after all. But yeah, thanks for joining. And we are, like I said, we're back tomorrow for World of Warcraft, and then maybe some Magic, and then World of Warcraft again on Tuesday, and then I think again on Thursday, and then Friday we're doing Dodgy Puppet Hour. So we'll see you then. Let's see, it's late and nobody I know is on, so we're not going to drop anybody off. But yeah, cheers. Thanks for coming.